Good morning, dear students. We are doing chapter triangles, and today we will do its eighth question of exercise 7.1. So, the question is in right triangle ABC, we have a right triangle ABC, right angle at C. This right triangle is right angle at C. M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. Hypotenuse is this side and M is its midpoint. M is its midpoint. If it is midpoint, then obviously AM will be equal to BM. C is joined to M. C is joined to M and produce to a point D such that DM equal to CM. C to M we have joined and it is further produced till D such that CM will be equal to DM. Means it is given that DM is equal to CM. Now D is joined to B. D is joined to B. This way this figure is formed. Okay. Show that these four things we have to prove. So what first of all we will write given. So in these two triangles, first of all, angle C is 90 degree. It is given the main thing, and M is the midpoint of AB. What it means? BM equal to AM. So AM equal to BM. And third thing is CM equal to DM. CM equal to DM. Now it's proof. What is to prove? First thing is triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. Second thing which we want to prove is angle DB is right angle. Angle DBC equal to 90 degree. Right angle means 90 degree. And third thing which we want to prove is triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. And fourth thing which we want to prove is CM equal to half of AB. Okay, so this is very important question. So its solution or its proof. So students, first of all, triangle AMC and triangle BMD. Triangle AMC is this and triangle BMD is this. So what are the three things you can see here? It's very easy. Just think. First we will introduce the triangles in triangle AMC and triangle BMD. So first thing is triangle AMC is written first, so its side will be written first. We will write first. So CM is equal to DM. Why? It is given to us. Second thing, second thing, you can see if two lines intersect each other, then these types of angles are formed. These are vertically opposite angle. So this angle is vertically opposite to this angle. So what is its name? Angle AMC, because it is forming at M. So strictly M should be in between, and which will be equal to angle DMB or BMD, but M should be in between. So these are vertically opposite angle. What can be the third thing? Third thing will be AM equal to BM. AM equal to BM. So it is also given to us. So now we can say triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. Sorry. So which congruency is this? Side, angle, side, because we are taking the included angle between two sides, and two sides and one angle, obviously it is SAS congruence rule or SAS congruency. So first thing we have done. Now for second thing, we have to prove angle DBC to be 90 degree. This whole angle to be 90 degree. So listen, you know this triangle is congruent to this triangle. If this triangle is congruent to this triangle, then angle A, what is the thing which is corresponding to angle A, vertex A? A is written on the first and here B is written on the first. What it means? Angle A will be equal to angle B. Okay, and angle C will be equal to D. M is equal to M. So we can say angle A equal to angle B because their locations are same. So angle A is equal to angle B. Angle A is corresponding to angle B by CP/CT property. Because these triangles are congruent, so their corresponding angles will be equal. But the thing which we have to notice that angle A will be equal to angle B, not D. Some students write angle A equal to angle D. That is wrong because A is on the first place. So here B is on the first place. So A is corresponding to B. Okay, so like this. So now you know if these lines are parallel, so which type of angles are these? Alternate angles. So if lines are parallel, then alternate angles are equal. But if the angles are equal, then vice versa, we can say lines are parallel. So here we have proven these alternate angles to be equal. So we can say AC line angle is forming like this. So this angle is equal. So we can say DB is parallel to AC as alternate angles are equal. So we will write since alternate angles are equal, so we can say DB is parallel to AC. I'm removing the first part. You can just note it if you want. Uh, then you can pause the video and then note. So we have proved DB is parallel to AC. After this, we are doing here. So DB is parallel to AC. We have proved DB is parallel to AC. Now, dear students, if I remove this line and join this, so then that time this will be the transversal. Because this is parallel to this, then which type of angles are these? These are co-interior angles. And co-interior angles are supplementary. Their sum is always 180 degree. So here also we can say DB is parallel to AC and this time BC is transversal. So this whole angle and this whole angle will be the co-interior angles. So their sum will be 180 degree. So we can say angle DBC, which is this angle, plus angle ACB equal to 180 degree. Co-interior angles. But you know this angle C is already given. It is 90 degree. It is given. So if we will solve this, we will get angle DBC will be 90 degree. So this is the second proof. So you can just note it by pausing the video. After this, we have two more parts. Third part. Triangle DBC to be congruent to triangle ACB. So where is triangle DBC? Just think triangle DBC. This whole triangle is triangle DBC. This whole triangle, big triangle, is congruent to triangle ACB. This bigger triangle, ACB. So we have proved this triangle DBC to be congruent to triangle ACB. So whether we have those three things, just think one triangle is placed over the other triangle like this. So triangle DBC and triangle ABC. So first thing is BC base is common BC is in triangle ABC and DBC. You can see from here also BC and BC. So BC is common. First thing. Second thing, these angles are 90 degree. Just proved. Second thing, these angles to be 90 degree. We have proved. Okay. What is the third thing? Third thing will be, as you know, this small triangle in first part we have proved triangle AMC was congruent to triangle BMD. BMD. So we can write, since triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD, this we have proved. So from that, for some time I am removing this line. So for that, if this triangle is congruent to this triangle, so you can say AC is equal to DB. It is by CPCT property. So let us consider this to be equation 1. Why we are proving this equal? You can understand now. We will now prove this triangle DBC and second triangle is triangle ACB. So let us take them, and now you have all the three things in triangle DBC and triangle ABC. So first thing is BC equal to BC common. BC is in both the triangles. Second thing, this angle DBC is equal to angle ACB, both 90 degree. Now what is the third thing? Third thing is DB equal to AC. DB we will write first because triangle DBC is introduced on the left side. So DB equal to AC. From equation 1 we have just proved. So now you can say, so now you can say triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. It is by which congruency? Side, angle and side. Three things we have taken. The angle is in between the sides. So by SAS congruence rule. Okay, now we will do the fourth part. So you just pause the video to note down this. Okay, now fourth part. In fourth part, we have to prove CM equal to half of AB. So where is CM? CM equal to half of AB. We have to prove CM equal to half of AB. You just prove these triangles to be congruent. Triangle DBC congruent to triangle ACB. So from this, you can say DC side of triangle DBC, DC side, that is hypotenuse of this triangle, will be equal to AB side of this triangle. It is by CPCT property, because we have proved them to be congruent. So DC equal to AB, DC equal to AB. But at the same time, you want the answer in AB. So you will not disturb AB, you will write it as it is, but you will just convert DC in the form of CM. So you can see you have CM equal to DM. It is given CM equal to DM. So if CM equal to DM, then you can write DC to be twice of CM. Can you write DC to be twice of CM? Suppose this is 5 centimeter and this is equal to this, then it is also 5 centimeter. Then DC will be 5 plus 5, 10. So you can say DC is twice of CM. So we have written DC equal to twice of CM. Okay. So 2 is in multiplication, so it will go in division on the right side. 2 is in multiplication, so it will go in division to the right side. Okay, so this is your final solution. So So just note down this. This is very important question. You just keep on practice, because more and more questions we will do. Once we will just finish this chapter, we will do its extra questions also. So note down this.